The objective for today is for you guys to write the equation in the standard form and make sure that you are writing the standard form as ax plus by equals c and copy this down. And this is chapter 5, lesson 4, write linear equations in standard form. Make sure that you are writing the lesson number, the title, and copy this down. The standard form of an equation is going to be ax plus by equals c, where a is a constant, just a number, b is a constant, could be any number, and c is also a constant where it is any number. And if you look at the standard form, it is nothing but the x and the y are all on one side and the constant is on the other side of the equal sign. Let's focus on this question. Write an equation in standard form of the line that passes through the given point, and you are also given the slope m. So focusing on question number 17, which is negative 8, 4 and 4 comma negative 4. Since you are given 2 points, it is easy to find the slope. So step number 1, as usual, find the slope. So x1, y1, x2, y2, and the slope formula is y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. Replace y2 by negative 4 minus y1 divided by x2 is 4 minus, the formula has a minus sign, and now x1 is also a minus sign, so I'm going to stick that inside a parenthesis. So negative 4 combines with negative 4 to give you a negative 8 on the top, and the bottom number, the two negatives changes to a positive, which gives you negative 8 over 12, and they both can be simplified by 4 to give you the slope m equals negative 8 divided by 4 is negative 2, and 12 divided by 4 is going to be a 3, and leave this as negative 2 over 3. Do not change it to a decimal. Because it is not a terminating decimal, it is a repeating decimal, leave it as it is. So now you got the slope as negative 2 over 3. So step number 1, m is negative 2 over 3 is done. They are asking you to write an equation in standard form. So once you got this, now I'm going to find what b is. I'm going to go for y equals mx plus b, which is a slope-intercept form. Now I need to get an equation first, so I'm going to use this as a starting point. I'm going to substitute my x and my y. I am going to take any one of these values. In this case, I'm going to assume this as my x and 4 as my y, and replace my slope over here to find what my y-intercept b is. So that is your step number 2. Find b. So I'm going to replace y by 4, match the colors, slope by negative 2 over 3, x by negative 8 plus b. That is a fraction. I'm going to stick a 1 over here, so it's just going to give you 4 is equal to negative 2 times negative 8 is going to give you positive 16. 3 times 1 is going to be 3 plus 1. So once you get this one, you need to find what b is. So I'm going to go minus 16 over 3 over here and negative 16 over 3 over here. Cancel, and you get b is equal to, you need to combine 4 and negative 16 over 3, and this comes from your elementary math. Keep the denominator the same, so that is going to be 12 over 3 minus 16 over 3 equals b. 12 13 negative 16 13 combines to give you negative 4/3, which is your b, which is your y-intercept. So once you get your b, which is negative 4 over 3, So once you have your slope and once you have your y-intercept, it is easy to construct an equation, which is what we're going to do right now. So your slope is negative 2 over 3 and your y-intercept is negative 4 over 3 and y equals mx plus b. So y is equal to, replace m by negative 2/3 x, replace your b by negative 4 over 3. I'm going to highlight which ones I'm changing. Changing this from here to here to here. And changing my y-intercept to here, match the colors. So now I got this equation. In this case, I'm going to be replacing my slope and my y-intercept, and I got an equation. Now remember, the question is asking you in the standard form, which means I have to get it like ax plus by equals c, which means I should be getting the constant on one side of the equal sign, which means this should be on one side of the equal sign. Everything else needs to go to the other side. So I'm going to rearrange it to give me 2/3 x plus y. Remember, y gets a positive sign. Cancel these two because I'm sending this to the opposite side, minus 4 over 3, and that is in the standard form, where you got the x, where you got the y, equals the constant. Please make sure that you rewind this video and make sure that you rewind it again and watch it and understand this. Now let's focus on question number 24. Write the equation of the horizontal line and the vertical line that pass through the given point, which is negative 5, negative 3. So the point in this case is negative 5, negative 3. The only thing that they are giving you is just one point, and they want you to write an equation for this. So let's see how the horizontal line is going to look like. So this is my x and this is my y. My horizontal line is going to go through negative 3. So this is my, if I move this up, let's see. So this is my x-axis and this is my y-axis and this is my point of origin 0, 0. So negative 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, negative 5. So this is going to be, I'm sorry, I made a mistake. So my x value is negative 5. So this is going to be negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, negative 5. So this is my x value, which is negative 5. So my x is negative 5 at this point. So the equation is going to be x equals negative 5. My y value is going to be negative 3. So it's going to be negative 1, negative 2, negative 3. And this is going to be my y value, which is negative 3. So my horizontal line and my vertical line equation. So if I just get the point negative 5 for x and y is negative 3, now let's focus on the line. The red line is going through here, and my horizontal line equation is going to be y is equal to negative 3. Now let's focus on the vertical line. My vertical line is going to go here through my x value. So my vertical line equation is going to be x is equal to negative 5. And if I highlight and show you, this will be my horizontal line and this will be my vertical line. And the equation for the horizontal line is y equals negative 3. The equation for the vertical line is x equals negative 5 because the vertical line goes to the x point while the horizontal line goes to my y value. Focus on question number 31. find the missing coefficient in the equation that passes through the given point. When they are talking about the word coefficient, they're talking about the number that is associated with the variable. So ax plus 3y equals 5, and you are given a point 2 comma negative 1. So this is my x and this is my y. I'm going to replace my x by 2. I'm going to replace my y by negative 1. So they are asking me to find what a is. So I'm going to keep the a as it is, substitute my x value. Look at the highlighted portions. I'm going to replace my x by 2, and I'm going to replace my y by negative 1, which is the point they have given. So x is going to take on 2 plus 3 times y is going to take on negative 1 equals 5. That is the purpose of the point which is given. So this is going to be a times 2, or it's going to be 2 times a using the commutative property. Positive 3 times negative 1 to give you a negative 3 equals 5, which is your two-step equation, plus 3 on both sides. Cancel. 2a equals 8, and divide by 2, cancel. Your a is equal to 4. So you got your a is equal to 4. Then they are asking you to write the completed equation. So I'm going to substitute my a equals 4 to get 4x plus 3y equals 5, which is what they are asking you to find. Focus on question number 33, which is still the same kind of a question. So negative x plus by equals 10. Replace your x by negative 2. Replace your y by negative 2. So negative x takes on negative 2 plus b, y takes on negative 2 equals 10. This is my x, this is my y. The only thing you got to understand is the question also has a negative associated. So you got to make sure that the negative, this negative stays, and x takes on negative 2. If you forget this negative sign, you're not going to get the correct answer. So 2 negatives changes to a positive, which is going to be 2. Positive b times negative 2 is going to give you negative 2b equals 10. And two-step equation minus 2 on both the sides. Cancel. Negative 2b equals 8. Divide by negative 2. Divide by negative 2. Cancel. B is equal to negative 4. So once you figure out what B is, now all you have to do is take this value, plug it back in the equation. So let's go back to this one. And you found out that your B is going to be negative 4. So substitute B as negative 4 to get negative x minus 4y equals 10, which is the completed equation.